So we're coming at you today from Poker Lake. We just made the first trek through the snow. We're gonna double back on foot. The snow is so deep, and we got away late because Derek slept in. So anyway, first sign on, and then we'll be back in a minute here. Yeah, this is incredibly ambitious. I don't know, we planned a loop, which I'll explain later, but we're really fighting the light, and this trail is unbroken, mostly uphill, and I have a feeling we're gonna sleep well tonight. So I'm here with D Magic.
Hey.
This is the second load up. Like I said, we're breaking a new trail. We're the first ones who've been through here. The sun came out, so that's quite nice, but we're kind of sweating blood, and we're a little bit behind because, as I mentioned before, Derek slept in, couldn't get out of bed. So
oh jeez, don't
Derek's actually being a good trooper. He's pushing us, because I wanted to camp on that lake. I was ready to throw in the towel, but that's why we bring Derek along, for his gumption and gusto. I like your moxie, kid. So that's where we came from, Unbroken Trail. Okay, so we made it with all the gear to the other side. It's a jaunt just on the right side of that island there. We decided that we weren't suffering enough, so we made sure to put a lot of snow in the sleighs as well, just for extra measure. And new on this tour, Gators. Total game changer, changed my life. Also new, the MSR EVO Explore snowshoes. Generally happy so far. They got sharp edges on the bottom. Could use more than 2 prongs on the toe. Tails as well would be nice for flotation. Those heel spurs that kick up for hills were really helpful. The only other complaint is the toe binding pinches a little bit, but that just might be because they're new. So anyway, we gotta pack up. Last push to the site. How you feeling, D Magic?
feel good.
Feel good? All right, we're feeling good. Here we go. Okay, we found the site. Site 62. Finally. We came around the other side of the island instead of the left or the right side, because Derek was feeling it, which is cool. And we're gonna give it a look here. 3 tents, 10 persons, or 1 tent and 2 radical dudes.
We can invite 8 more people, I guess.
Yeah, we could have 2 radical dudes and 8 wenches.
Oh damn.
Hey, huh?
Oh geez.
All right, let's have a little look-see-doo-doo. Just stopping for sandwiches and a spot of tea and just take a rest. We've been going pretty much non-stop since what time?
Let's see now.
11
maybe, yeah.
ish. It's 3:30 now, so I got the hungries. Okay, well, we got the tent set up. We got wood. Derek got wood. Wow, we are just... That is... The physical exertion in this deep snow is just unreal. But right now, I'm going to go for a sleigh ride down the lake. Down there. That was sort of anticlimactic, but... Ugh, I've fallen and I can't get out. Hi, Derek. Did it get all the way to the bottom? It should be like clear open water. Something blocking it. Either not deep enough or it's something blocking it. Let the blade do the work.
That's it.
There you go. Now you're clear. Yeah. Let's just try and get through it.
I'm gonna go grab the filter and the bucket, and we'll filter some water out. That's deep. Yeah, that's Venus. Whoa. Dang.
We're in the tent, and got D-Rock over here. He's scheming. He's scheming with something. I know that look. He's got some weird scheme under his hat there. See how he adjusted the hat to keep the scheme in?
Scheming.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you're 5-0. And we got the fire lit, and we are just in a state of bliss right now to get the toes warm. As I mentioned before, that was an inordinate amount of work today.
It's fine.
And
It's fine.
Derek's got his bed set up. I don't have mine set up yet, but we'll just keep on keeping on here. Homemade chili, courtesy of Jack. It's looking good. We're trying out paper plates this time around. Just toss them in the fire after. Oh, thank you, Derek.
Why, sir?
Ooh. So, Derek and I have put our liners on and our sleepy clothes, and we brushed our teeth. And I flossed my teeth. Did you floss your teeth?
No.
He didn't floss his teeth, but he cut some wood, so I forgive him. But this is definitely bedtime. I think it's late. It's like 3 in the morning. No, I can't see because my bezel on my watch is fogged up. But we have to have a time check here.
11:30.
It is 20 to 12. Derek was pretty close. I don't know what Derek's doing over there. I think he's gonna put another log in the fire. Is that what you're doing, Derek?
Yeah.
That's some good logging, Derek.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks.
New lumberjack. We got the dry system drying just about everything under the sun here.
It's actually quite a bit in there. Let's top her up here a little bit.
I'm gonna top her up. Anyway, that's about it for me. We might have an alternate plan. Instead of moving 3 nights, we might stay another day tomorrow because it took so much effort to get this rolling, and have a rest day, cook some good food, cut a bunch more wood. I'd like to fly the drone, tell stories. Be nice to just lay down and read for like an hour during the day. That'd be interesting. I don't think I've done that in like a long time. So anyway, that's off to Dreamyland, my favorite place. Derek, my back hurts.
You're fine.
Fix it.
You're fine.
Well, good morning. We made it through the night quite comfortably, surprisingly. We had to stoke the fire many times, but we were both very warm inside our sleeping bags and realized that they both had an extreme rating of minus 24 and minus 27, whatever that means. But yeah, with the liner and a base layer, totally copacetic. It was awesome. Starting with egg patties, sausage patties, potato cakes. Derek didn't use the oil like I told him to, so now it's all sticking to the pan.
I did use the oil.
But good job, Derek. We got our coffees. Oh, I love you. Coffee, I love you. This axe, not happy with it, because the head doesn't stay, the blade doesn't stay fast. I had some electrical tape there and I took it off, which was stupid. It was on there good at one point, but definitely would buy a fixed blade next time.
Okay, you ready?
Hit it! So how are you feeling so far about the Leave It All Behind tour 2025?
It's pretty good. It's a lot of work. We got a few more jobs to be done. I'm looking forward to an afternoon coffee though.
Yeah, me too.
That's gonna be wonderful. And checking out maybe this little bay over here, and maybe a small little portage over up here on the left.
Yeah, we got lots of adventure ahead of us, eh?
Yeah. So things we have to do.
Yeah.
And you have to do some more shoveling too.
Yeah. Okay, we gotta go. We're very busy.
Very busy.
So Derek and I just started organizing the tent a little bit because it was getting to be chaotic in here, mostly his side. As you can see, it's still pretty crazy. I'm just going to go really quick. I don't want to embarrass him. And we need to bring some snow in to level out the... Derek has a chasm, the chasm to Hades under the stove there. These stirrups are actually working really well. They're keeping the the snow floating. But more importantly, this pole was on a bit of an angle, so we kicked it back over, and to ensure that it didn't slide, we put a couple of sticks on the edge of it, and then Derek's drying his boot on it. So we were just commenting that this is it's the central foundation of the entire structure. We've got 2 sticks with a wet boot basically holding this whole operation together. So the snow's next.
Oh, that's weird. It's like an interview light, like you're being investigated by the FBI.
Yeah.
It's intense.
What were you gonna say? That
I don't know, this light's freaking me out.
really?
Yeah.
Where were you the night of January the 4th, 2023?
January
7 p.m.
2023. Livingston. COVID. I don't know what I was doing that exact day.
This is a really boring interview.
Sorry. I wasn't expecting it. If I just put a camera in front of you, would just like interview, what would you do?
I'd hang a hose in front of your face. It's like laying cement, only it's not cement.
No money.
So, finished product, nice and leveled out on Derek's end. Leveled out as well, my side too. We organized the beds a little bit better too, and we also adjusted the stove to be a bit more level. So that's good news. Put wood under the wood stirrups, under the tinfoil. So the stove pipe meets it level now, which is good. Good news. Good work, Derek. Good work, Derek.
Good work, Adam.
Among the Algonquian-speaking peoples of the subarctic forests, for generations stories were told of individuals who, during unusually hard winters when game became scarce, turned into wendigos to survive, which meant they ate human flesh. Wendigos were believed to be possessed by an evil spirit that gave them superhuman strength.
Beyond burgers tonight. Finally got the stove cooking. Derek and I were just commenting that it seems like it's nice and clean in here, like we just cleaned our room when we were kids. Hey, Derek?
It's clean.
It's clean. Good job. Dairy-free cheese for the burgers on a custom-made charcuterie board. I saw these, only $99 plus shipping. Classic burger, cheddar and ketchup. Here, what else? Yeah, yummers. That is quite the smorgasbord of drying stuff up at the top there. And Derek brought a phablet. We're gonna watch Cabin in the Woods. No movie night. So that's fun. It's movie night on the phablet. Watching a scary story in the woods. Mwahaha. Good morning. Day 3 of the Leave It All Behind tour. Derek and I have, of course, made coffee. I had an emergency meeting right out of the sleeping bag. It was successful, so yeah, morning constitution. Derek is still working on his. We mixed the Alpine Start with a Taster's Choice ground instant coffee, just to give it a little bit of more coffee kick. I think we found the winning combination, eh, Derek?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I had to get up once during the night to light the fire. It had gone completely out. It was kind of a wet snow. It was bouncing off the tent at one point, and then I felt the chill creeping in, even though it was not even near as cold as the first night. And so I was working on the fire, and then Derek was slumbering in his sleeping bag, and he heard me stoking the fire and said, "Hey, how you doing, buddy?" And I said, "Oh, I just wanted to get up and get the fire going because..." So he made it about halfway through my sentence. So it's better than nothing. Yeah. Thanks for the help, Derek.
You had it under control. I thought it was a good opportunity for you to show a little bit of initiative, do some independent work. I didn't want to interfere with that. And I think that you did a good job, and you probably learned a valuable lesson about yourself.
What a bunch of bullshit. So Derek brought along these nasal strip snore patches that you put on your nose to open the airway, and it's to mitigate the effects of the snore monsters. So he forced me to try one last night, even though I don't snore. And in solidarity, he wore one as well.
I don't snore.
What was that?
I don't snore.
And I was skeptical, but I will admit that although it didn't eliminate the presence of the snore monster, it definitely mitigated the presence of the snore monster. So instead of just like a honking, I just ate gravel, it was just more like a baby. I'm in a snore. I'm just out here enjoying the weather like you. So it wasn't too bad. So nasal strip, snore mitigators. If your significant other has problems with you snoring at night, it might be something that you want to give a try. But I'm not a registered therapist or anything, so this is the drone we're using, the DJ Mini 3. Records in 4K. Comes with extra propeller blades. The controller, I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one up from the previous model where your cell phone clips onto there. Just didn't want to have to deal with apps and different connection issues. Comes with smart batteries that will charge first depending on which battery is lowest. You have to update the firmware on them occasionally, but for what it does, it's kind of amazing how much power it gives. It'll fly in high winds, and yesterday was a bit of a cloudy day, so we're going to go into the next lake up, and that's a bit more sheltered, and see if we can get some shots. Ground beef, vegan beef, and potato patties with saucissos, and we're going to put some hot sauce on here, I think. So it's just around noonish. We just finished breakfast, and we are going for a hike to Ooze Lake.
Ooze Lake?
You hear it's really oozy.
Ooze Lake?
Oozes fun and excitement.
Oh, I was going to go with Ooze's excitement. Ah, beat me to it.
I don't know. We had looked on the map, and it's supposed to be there, and we walked by that part. I don't know. We can't find it.
I don't know.
Oh. It's right there. Okay. We won't release that part of the clip. Got a hornet's nest or a yellow jacket or something. An old nest buried in this rotten tree. Pretty neat. They love the warm, rotten wood. So Derek saw this interesting thing here. It looks like a large animal came out of a game trail. Here. You can see it's dragging through the snow, so I'm wondering if that's a moose because it looks pretty big. Tried to get through over here. He sank in and then he realized he couldn't cross to the other side, so he came back around this tree and then back into the game trail. But yeah, that's definitely a large, heavy animal. See, I'm not going to go too far in because it goes into open water, but yeah, he went right down. He must have panicked a little bit there. Pretty cool. Good catch, Derek.
Gotcha.
Anybody home? I'm going to guess that's maybe an otter den. It's just a guess, but there's some tracks up on the shore there. He's probably got access points all over the place, but that's a really clear home. Another Derek find.
Gotcha.
Here's another burrow. He's climbed up on top and obviously had a look, and then on the other side of the lake there's a rock equally similar, so he's traveling back and forth under the water, hunting underwater, and those are his the two towers. Yeah. Good job.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so as we suspected, it's the same thing here. That's incredibly fresh scat. Hasn't even begun to frost over at all. So this Ooze Lake is active with otter activity. Welcoming Otter Hill Adventure Co. Oozing with otters today. Back at the campsite, dealt with some kindling. That was something we were running really short on. Getting the fire started. Some of that wood I think was a bit green. And we're just having afternoon tea time on the hill. You're supposed to do your trademark.
Oh, sorry. Do it again. Do it again.
It's too late. Just do it. God! So, top 3 highlights of the trip so far.
Top 3 highlights for the trip so far. For me, I'll say 1, the walk in, especially the making a new trail on the Portage route, and just kind of slinging all your gear behind you. That was really fun. Today's trek out to Ooze. Is it Ooze Lake? Ooze Lake. And then I think just listening to an audiobook while making dinner tonight. That'll be number 3. Yeah, what do you got?
Yeah, I was thinking about it earlier. It's a toss-up. The way in definitely was a highlight, like just that challenge, and it was so sunny and nice. And you had like just gumption to spare, and you were like pushing me to go. So that was really cool. And just, it's all new, right? Because sometimes like the first trek in is not the funnest. Sometimes it's foul weather, your sight is kind of crappy. Grundy! And that. And then the second one, I would say Ooze Lake, definitely that hike today was awesome. Seeing all the like the wildlife tracks and stuff, and then I was gonna say the cross or a tie between the last two was movie night.
Oh yeah,
because I kind of avoided that, but when you're winter camping and you're settled in for the night, like that was so fun watching Cabin in the Woods. And then it was tied with what you brought up about just that moment where this just feels kind of like West Limcoon reduced or something, or West Limcoon light, like just that feeling of the stove and just all that stuff. So that's my type for third, I think.
that's pretty good.
Pretty good, eh?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Huh.
Leave it all behind.
Adam, you know what? There's one more thing I gotta tell you.
What's that?
You're such a hoser. That should probably do us for what we need.
Good morning. Extraction day on the Leave It All Behind tour. We slept pretty well. It was a bit of a damp night, but the fire kept going. I got up and stoked it 3 times and relit it once. And Derek got up and stoked it 0 times and relit it 0 times. It's coffee time. So Derek, how do you think about the new improved formula of the Cali Bowl for breakfast?
Well, I actually have never tried what's the opposite of new and improved? The old and
unimproved.
Yeah, the old and unimproved. I never give it a whirl, so I have nothing to compare it to. What do you think? You must have had both.
I've had both. I do notice a difference with the new improved formula. It has a little bit of kick.
Is that the new and improved?
The new and improved.
Has more kick.
A little bit of a...
That's it.
Yeah.
So should it just say like now with more kick?
Yes.
Right
See,
foot, left foot. Hold on. This is like a right kick or a left kick. Like a kick with like your dominant leg or your non-dominant leg.
no, I would say non-dominant leg.
So is it like now with more nudge?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Now with more nudge.
No nudge.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
There you have it. Breaking news. Well, that's it for the Leave It All Behind tour. We're packed up and ready to go. Stove, tent, sleds. We're trying to get ahead of possible rain coming up, chomping at our heels here. So we're going to hit the water and we'll see you on the other side. Made it across the lake. We're at the Portage, 320 meters. It is so pretty in the woods out of that wind. And we're going to give it a go with the full sleds and just see how far we get. Onward! Got to do a little bit of trail maintenance here. Good job.
Way easier than like an hour.
Okay, 320 meter portage complete. We're back on Bent Shoe Lake. The wind's kicked up, so yeah, we're heading into it. That went better than expected, eh, Derek?
That went way better than expected.
Wish I had my balaclava.
Where is it?
That's my bag somewhere. It's all right. Well, that's it. That concludes the Leave It All Behind Tour 2025. Fun and frolic was had by all. Did you have fun and frolic?
Yeah, there was fun. There was fun and frolicking.
And frolic, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And oozing.
There was oozing.
Oozing.
Yeah.
See you next time.